It is Meredith Marks! Obviously, like, things heightened and escalated. Does it take a lot for you to get to the point where you're going to throw a drink?
I actually feel like I gently spilled the water into her lap. We're just living our lives. Most of us. Some are maybe rehearsing a bit, but most of us are just living our lives.
Break silence. Split up. Altercation. Welcome back to another episode of Not My Bag. As a podcast where we unpack the rumours and the nastiness, there is only one housewife that I wanted to join me to do that. It is Meredith Marks! I can't believe you're here.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're like this iconic mirage that just came into the studio. We've had to pop champagne. I was like, get me a champagne. Should we cheers?
Yeah, absolutely.
This has been months in the work.
Absolutely. Cheers.
In the eyes.
Well, right. That's a little difficult.
Well, I was going to ask you, Meredith Marks, what is not your bag this week?
Well, I would definitely say the reason I have sunglasses on, which would be scratching my cornea this morning.
I can't believe.
After flying overseas, I wake up with a scratched cornea.
What are the chances? But you look really slay in the glasses, like with the outfit.
Well, thank you. I mean, this morning was a bit reminiscent of Puerto Vallarta season 5. I had the eye mask over one eye all morning, and finally I got a little patch covering it and the sunglasses, and we're progressing. I still have the eye drops to treat it, fortunately. So
Good.
I got those in immediately.
So maybe by Hoopla, you'll be back.
I'll be fine. I will be fine within less than 24 hours.
We can get
Those
you a
eye drops
visor.
work.
Okay,
It
fine.
was just really bad timing.
Yeah. Well, I want to start off by unpacking your bags. And what that means is I have a file here, and in here are some images that we're going to talk through. So the first one
I mean,
is
a file, you know, I have a feeling you might not be the only one keeping a file on me.
Oh, I'm sure there's a few, Meredith.
Yeah,
sure.
I think there might be some women in Salt Lake City.
I'm sure there's a few, and I bet the file's thicker than this one. So the first up, we have your caviar,
Yes.
which I am yet to try.
How fortunate that I happen to have it sitting right beside me.
Stop
Would you
it,
like a
right-
bump?
I would love a bump. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening.
Here we go.
So you're not allowed to use a metal spoon, is that right?
No, I mean, it's actually certain metals, but the easiest rule would be just stay away from metal in general.
So what do you use? What's the
This is mother of pearl. This
mother
spoon.
of pearl?
Because obviously some metals are fine. Like you see caviar served in a metal tin, but some metals are not. So it's easier to just say no metal spoons.
I can't believe
So
it.
here we go. We have the 24 karat Kaluga. We
I
have
feel like I'm at a restaurant.
50 grams, so we have plenty we can share.
We can keep going throughout the pod. And then I put it's on the back of my hand. Is that right?
Yes. So we go right there.
Are we going to do it together?
We're going to do it together.
God, I'm shaking.
Well, don't shake. It will all fall off. And that's the one thing that's not great about caviar is it will stain your clothes.
Oh, will it?
Yeah.
And I've got
It's
white
like kind
trousers
of
on.
oily, you know?
And this is what you give out during your DJ sets too.
Yes, I do. This will be at Hoopla.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Do we bump fists? Oh, a little fist bump. Oh,
Why
no.
not?
Do you chew it? Or straight down?
I mean, I don't know that I chew, but I like,
Soften it.
yeah.
That was really nice. And I'm not just saying that because it's yours.
Well, would you like more?
More. Should we do like a mid-episode? No, actually, let's keep going.
Let's do one more bump.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed
Then
with
we'll
this.
get to work.
Do you have... Do you ever have it on like a Bellini?
Oh, yes, all the time. Blini, potato chips, whatever. I'm opening a caviar lounge in Park City. So we're going to have like 1,000,001 different ways to eat your caviar. Well,
Should we
cheers
fist bump again?
Sure.
Okay, let's go. Even better the second time. Sorry, I shouldn't talk my apple. Gorgeous.
Well,
And sink some champagne to wash it down.
here we go.
Stunning. Well, that's the pod done, everyone. We're just going to carry on drinking. Right, I've got more in here. Let's go.
More than a picture of the caviar.
More than a picture of the caviar. The next is...
The bath.
Meredith, you love a bath.
I do.
What is it about a bath that really does it for you?
Well, first of all, I'm always cold. And so having like a warm bath, being in warm water is always just divine in and of itself. But it's also just like, it's a whole ritual. It's a whole process, whether it's like about, one of my own bath bombs, of course, or bubbles or whatever it may be.
Yes.
There's just it's like a luxurious, relaxing experience. And then you can bring the caviar, you can bring the champagne. You can just, it's like a time for me to unwind, chill out. I mean, when I was like young, I used to literally bring like novels in the tub. I would sit there for hours.
Would you not prune up?
Tub. Yes.
But do we love
Absolutely.
pruning up?
We love it.
We love pruning up. Okay, noted. I haven't had a bath in so long. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong because I am operating at such a high level of anxiety right now through life. Maybe the bath is what I need.
We're going to send you some Meredith Marks bath bombs. Then,
Caviar,
then you'll
bath
be
bombs.
ready to roll.
I'm ready.
We'll send those your way.
Next up, I have a picture of a Sprinter van. I wanted to know your best and worst memories in a Sprinter van because you're always in them. Yes. Every series, you're in them.
We're in a lot of Sprinter vans. Okay, so the worst I would say was you're vile and disgusting, you're recording us moment. That was like not fun and not cute and very frustrating. And I know everyone was like, what do you mean you're on a reality show? You signed up to be recorded. There's a very big difference between having a production company and a network that you have authorized to do this, record you, and objective parties controlling the edit, and a single individual that you did not agree to being recorded by, recording you to use for their own sinister purposes. Two very different things.
Yeah.
So that would be the worst. The best one I would say was probably on my way back from Zion, season 2.
Yeah.
Mary and I had flown on our own, and the girls got really mad about it, and it was one of many difficult trips for me.
Yeah.
And because they were so angry at us for flying, I think they were just mad they were in commercial. But because they were so angry at us for flying without them.
And the anger came from somewhere, didn't it?
I think that's why, I think that like I said, okay, I have to ride back in the Sprinter van because I couldn't like deal with their nastiness anymore. And actually Heather sat in the back with me and just, I don't know what she was saying. It was the most ridiculous stuff, but she had me laughing the entire ride back. And I was like not in a great space with anyone. But that was actually a really surprising, fun moment.
It's like a school trip, isn't it? When you're in a Sprinter van and everyone's getting along. But in your case, it's very rare that everyone's getting along.
Yes, that would be correct.
I've got a picture of the reunion. I just wanted to, the reunions in general, I wanted to know what's been like the best or the toughest one for you, because they're very up and down, aren't they? And I guess it's like such heightened emotion. You guys record for so long as well. I don't know how you do it. What was your toughest one?
I mean, reunions are really long days, so in that sense, they're very difficult. But at the end of all of it, reunions give me anxiety going in, but I like them once I'm there because I don't know. I live in the truth, and there's a lot of things that are said about me that are not true, and I just don't care that much. Like, it's easy for me to come to reunion because I live in the truth to begin with. So
is it like a weight lifted when you leave and you've like left it all? What do they say? Left it all on the field?
Is it on the field?
As you can tell, I don't perform nor do sports, so I don't know them much.
Well, I don't know any sports references either, so sports are not my thing.
But yeah, do you just feel like that you kind of leave it and you're like, okay, until the next time?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. It depends because sometimes the questions you want asked aren't asked and you don't really have an opportunity to say certain things. The one thing I will say is that as I've been around longer, I have realized like even though I am very well-mannered and I have a problem sometimes interjecting because I feel like it's not the proper course of things. I've learned that you just have to interject.
Yeah,
and it's not impolite.
Yeah. I think in that situation, you're more than valid in doing it that way.
You don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
This is your iconic mask.
Yes.
Pre-COVID, by the way.
Correct.
Come on, trendsetter. Sorry, bad joke. This was so iconic. Like, just tell me about like how this came about.
So, I mean, really, the trend center was Christian Cowan. It was his design. It was a runway piece he did right before I started filming. And, you know, if you remember, it was always, I'm disengaging. I'm, you know, kind of like, so that was me creating my own space, my own way of disengaging from some of the issues. And it was, you know, like you said, it was very, just a precursor to what was to come. Unfortunately, we couldn't use a pretty Christian Cowan mask for COVID, though, because they didn't really block anything.
They didn't do anything medically. Well, that what you just said leads me to the disengagement ring. And obviously, disengaging has become part of your vocabulary on the show. Did you know that was going to become such a thing? Did you know that you said it often, or was it just an unintentional vibe for you?
It was really not intentional. I mean, I didn't even really know enough about the show to realize that things got picked up that way. When I was cast, I'd never even watched a Housewives show. I barely watched TV.
Right, okay.
And so I watched one episode from every city, not knowing what ours would be like.
Yeah.
And never understanding a story arc, never understanding really. So I was a deer caught in headlights that first season. I had no clue what I was doing. And no, I had no idea that it was a thing. I didn't realize I even said it as much as I did.
Yeah.
But there was a lot to disengage from.
There is. And I just really rate you doing it because now I even use it when I speak to my mum. I'm like, I'm disengaging. You don't use it against your mum.
I would be so sad if my kids disengaged
Meredith,
from
if
me.
you sat on here with my mum, honey, you would be disengaging. She is an incredible woman. I love her so much. You would have to disengage. Right. I want to start off by asking you your friendship with Amanda Cronin.
Yeah.
Because I saw her recently and she said you guys are friends. How did you meet? Like, did you know her before she was on Housewives?
Yes, I knew her before either of us were on Housewives. I met her in Monte Carlo about 10 years ago, maybe a little longer than that, or maybe a little less. I don't know, give or take 10 years ago. We were at Cipriani and we had some mutual friends there. We were introduced and she had Monty, her poodle, with her, and Monty and I kind of were making out, having a good time, and the rest was history.
I love that. Have you heard a new song, Back to Paddington?
I have. I'm very excited for her.
Are you going to be playing it at any DJ set soon?
I mean, perhaps that will happen soon.
I need that. I need that to basically ascend and just live my best gay life is by seeing you play that song.
Oh, that will happen eventually.
So Sundance, I say it weird, don't I? Because obviously the accent, I'm like, Sundance.
No, it's all good.
Is that how is it how would you say it?
Sundance.
Okay, fine.
I mean, I'm not quite as British as you.
There were moments when I watched you on the show and I thought, where is this woman from?
Yeah.
Because she's not from Utah.
That happens. I do listen. That's the thing. As soon as I come here, I start picking up little elements. Even if I'm just on the phone with Amanda, I'll hang up and, you know. I pick up vocal patterns from whatever's around.
You're a chameleon.
When I talk to people from the South, I have a drawl after.
Do you?
Sometimes.
Oh, you should come to Essex. Have you ever been to Essex before?
No.
I would love to see you in Essex sinking a porn star martini. Do you know what a vajazzle is?
No, I do not.
So a vajazzle back in the day was where like pubic hair was kind of like shaped and jazzed up. Like, so they'd be like...
Oh, like when they used to do like the heart shape or...
Yeah, but gems as well.
Oh, I never saw the gems.
It was...
that was definitely beyond my expertise.
It was a real thing where I'm from. I really want to go to Sundance. Like, that's my dream.
Sundance.
And it's actually on my bucket list. Kate and I's bucket list is like, come to Utah, do a Housewives tour. Like, kind of like see everything you guys live in and then go to Sundance.
So I have a little bit of disappointing news.
No, what?
Park City is no longer the host for Sundance. It has moved to Boulder, Colorado.
Oh.
Yeah. So you'd
Is
have
that
to
nearby?
come visit us first.
Oh, of course.
And then go to Boulder after.
Where is that nearby?
It's not far.
Oh, okay,
it's
fine.
like maybe an hour flight.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, it's not far.
That's my dream. Because there you met Charli XCX, didn't you?
Yes.
And she was so excited to meet you as well.
And I was so excited to meet her. It was so fun.
How was that moment for you? I saw the video, didn't she like come up to you? Like she was so excited, wasn't she?
Yes. She was so excited. She was like, I mean, it was amazing. It was wild. I was just upset I didn't have caviar to do a bump with her.
I know, but
That
let's
was like
manifest
my
it
biggest.
happening.
I agree.
It will happen. She did say though that the dance floor is dead and now we're making rock music. Will we see you making any rock music?
I mean, you know, if she sang it, and I mean, I love dance music, I love rock music, so sure.
Let's see it happen. And has she inspired any of your DJing, or talk to me more about your DJing?
Well,
side
you
of
know,
things?
we do the caviar bumps to her song.
Yes.
Like that's, you know, the whole thing. People love it. It's funny.
It is so fun.
And so yeah, I mean, she's amazing. Like absolutely amazing.
I've seen a lot of viral TikToks of you with Charli playing and dancing around. I absolutely love it. How excited are you for Mighty Hoopla to be doing your DJ set?
I am beyond.
Same.
Like
Same.
what could be better?
I'm just going for you.
Oh,
Like I'm not even saying that.
stop.
We're getting Liddy in the Sprinter van. We're turning up, and I'm coming straight to Meredith Marks.
Well, I love it. And then we're gonna do caviar bumps.
We are 100%.
Maybe we can get Charli there.
Oh my God. I mean, if I had a number, I would. But I don't. However, she went to a school down the road from me. Fun fact, she was sat behind me having a brunch once when she was in the boom clap era.
Oh, really?
Obviously wasn't as cool as she is now, but yeah, love that for her. So what I want to know, what do gays say the most when they meet you?
I think there's a lot of, I would say the most common thing I get is gratitude for sharing my relationship with Brooks.
Yes.
You know, I think that's definitely at some level, whether it's because they didn't have the same support from their parents or, you know, it's just a variety of reasons. But it would be that the gratitude would be the first thing.
That's one of the reasons why Kane and I like fell in love with you. It was your relationship with Brooks and your family as a whole, and just seeing you ride hard for him, you know, whilst he's figuring himself out in his life and his journey, and seeing you as a parent, it was so nice to see on such a massive show. Yeah. So no, I can attest to that, and I love that.
I think it's, you know, I think it's difficult because things aren't just cut and dry, you know, and people need room to do what they want to do, figure that out. And it's obviously, as we all know, at this stage of the world, it is not as simple as just gay or straight either, you know, and you don't need to know exactly who you are or what you want at 19 or 20 years old when you first started filming.
Especially in a place like Utah as well, where it's obviously heavily religious, and I guess there's even more pressure than some other places and states.
Yeah, I mean, he had, you know, my kids, they grew up between Park City, Toronto, and Chicago. And so Brooks had some very different experiences. Park City tends to be quite a bit more diverse than the rest of Utah, but it is, you know, still conservative. And he did have a much more difficult journey there than he did elsewhere, like in Chicago.
Well, you're such a good mum, and we can really see that.
Thank you.
That's prompted me. I was thinking about the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives just then. Do you see any of those girls, or do you like know any of them? Do you kind of cross over much in Utah?
Really? No. I mean, I think some of my castmates do a little more often.
Yeah.
But I'm part-time in Park City, and I am also in Park City, not down in Salt Lake. And so I think that a lot of my castmates see them more often at events, things like that, than I do. No, I've met a few of them here and there, but I don't really know any of them very well.
You guys making Utah go worldwide, honestly.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Isn't it? It's unreal. So you're a businesswoman, lots of ventures all the time. I want to know what you're working on at the moment, because I just love it. Every season, you're just popping up and you're like, let's make that coin.
Yeah, well, I am a total workaholic. I can't help it. I love it. It makes me happy. And I like to just build and create and do new things. And so, you know, the newest thing I'm working on is the Caviar Lounge we're opening in Park City. It's going to be spectacular. I'm so excited.
When we come, that's the first place I'm going.
Yeah.
Jet lag or no jet lag, I'm heading straight to that lounge.
Absolutely.
That's the only way to get over jet lag, isn't it? Champagne and caviar.
Absolutely. You know.
How is Seth?
Seth is great.
We love Seth.
Seth is great. He should be here, I believe, on Friday.
He's coming on Friday. Does that mean I could meet him on Sunday at your DJ set?
That's correct.
We are going to lose our minds. Honestly, like your date nights on the show and the way you interact is just the fun. There could be a show in itself, you know? You guys are so funny together.
Well, we just recently had one where I was very confused myself. So I'll be curious to see how everyone else feels about it.
Oh, I just think you guys are just a match made in heaven. It's so good. And he's super like disarming as well in the way that he says things. Like you're always trying to sit there, have a serious conversation, and he's just like cheeky joke after joke, isn't he?
That's just how he's wired, which I think helps me get through a lot of things, you know, because once you start laughing, it's hard to take things too seriously. And at the end of everything, most of it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
You know, especially like we see something like what Mary, you know, dealt with a few months back, and it gives a lot of perspective on life, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Shall we talk about Series 6, and should we talk about like some of your trips? Because you had some crazy trips with the girls.
Oh, yes.
And Kane and I have recently... It was you that did this. So I watched Below Deck back in the day. There's obviously so many iterations, so many seasons. We watched the crossover episodes and we went into Below Deck, and now I'm hooked. And I want to know, what was it like being on a super yacht first off, and how was that whole experience for you?
You know what? I was a little worried because I didn't know we were sharing rooms, and Lisa and I roomed together.
Yeah.
And we were great. Actually, it really worked very well. I was a little nervous about it though, because, you know, as a grown up, it's not very often that we do that anymore.
I hate sharing a room, even now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kane.
Yeah.
It's hard work, isn't it?
It's hard to share, but she was great, and I hope I was too. I think I was too. So that was a big deal. And also, you know, we had cameras in our room.
Was there double the amount of cameras with Below Deck filming and you guys, or was it just one set camera?
We had a very small crew. They had a full crew.
Right, okay.
So that's why we ended up, and I think it's normal for them to put cameras in the rooms on Below Deck too.
Yeah.
But it's not normal for us.
Yeah.
So that was like a little bit unusual. I mean, not that it's really a big deal. I didn't mind it. I actually kind of like it, because all these things, when we have these moments that aren't, you know, happen off camera or whatever, at least they're documented, you know. The only thing I didn't love is I was always scared I was going to forget and not go in the restroom to change or something, and that made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, of course.
That's a little nerve-wracking. But the other part of it, I didn't mind them being there otherwise.
Yeah. And did you get much downtime to enjoy the experience, or was it as full on as we saw it, the experience?
Yeah, it was pretty full on.
It seemed, honestly, when we'll get into it. You came to blows with Brittany, and then obviously like things heightened and escalated. Does it take a lot for you to get to the point where you're gonna throw a drink? I've thrown a drink before. It feels great in the moment, but
I mean, I actually feel like I gently spilled the water into her lap. So I think throwing might feel
sorry, I'm putting words in your mouth. Yeah, you gently poured.
And I mean, what you didn't see was maybe 30 minutes prior to that, she had mentioned Jared and didn't reap any consequences from it. So, you know, I had to make sure that there were consequences to the actions.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, no, of course. I am actually pretty even keeled. I'm pretty mellow. It does take a lot to get me upset.
I was going to say, throughout the seasons, you are the type that is normally... You are quite level-headed in most conversations. Obviously, there are times when like emotions are heightened, but in that situation, I just loved that you just snapped and went, you know what, enough's enough.
Yeah, but it was like this. It wasn't like
no, exactly. Yeah, there was not.
It was a gentle pour.
I couldn't believe when Brittany threw up and then had a shot afterwards. I just thought that woman's built different, because I would be in bed resting up.
I mean,
I'd be doing an Angie downstairs.
To each his own, but I could not. Like, no. If I'm vomiting, I'm finished drinking.
Same
that
here.
would be a message that it's time to stop for me.
100%. What was your favorite moment from the trip?
Gosh. I don't know. From the trip, the favorite moment. I mean, that was a tough trip, to be totally honest. Probably like the water sports. Actually, I had a really nice time swimming. I don't know if we saw it really because, I mean, what are you going to show of me swimming? But swimming that day, we went to that island. I was
Yes.
kind of swimming. There were sea turtles, which Heather swam with the sea turtles. I didn't get to see the sea turtles, and I love turtles, so that made me really sad. But I was searching for the sea turtle.
For the turtle.
So that was actually one of my favorite moments in that trip. That was a tough trip.
Yeah, because I was going to say, like, obviously it can be so heavy when we watch it. And as you mentioned, like, there's not that much downtime in that way. Does that get exhausting? Like, when you do that and you're on the way back, like, do you need a couple of days to just switch off, or can you not do that because the cameras are always there?
No, we actually do get a little downtime after the trips. You know, the trips are very intense, you know, because it can be very long days depending on what's going on, obviously. And it's a lot to do and a lot of activities and just you're on the go. And
Yeah.
It's a lot, but they do give us a little downtime after the trips. And I mean, the last couple of seasons we've wrapped on the trip. So like for me, I went from Santorini I went to Crete for a month after we wrapped last year.
I mean, you had to, and we'll get on Santorini, but I would have done the same thing as you. Bronwyn's tea party was very much, it was a lot from Whitney and Heather's side when you were experiencing that. Was that moment giving Whitney, Heather bad weather for you? Was that a bad weather experience?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it was just like, you know, Brittany came up with this nonsense and they just wanted to jump on board. And I was like, why? It was weird.
Yeah. People don't say the phrase bad weather in the show as much anymore. And so I was like, we need to bring it back because that was a bad weather experience for you.
Yes, I agree. Well, but you know, they were kind of like disconnected for a little while.
Yes,
remember?
they were.
So now we've got bad weather back in action.
It's back in action. It's back in action. You know, last year, so Kane and I basically like, with the Housewives franchise, everyone said to me, you have to watch Salt Lake City. It's like a gateway drug. Kane and I actually watched the show in the space of about a month.
Oh, wow.
I cannot begin to say how obsessed. Like it almost became
how
parasocial.
Many seasons?
All of them. Well,
That's
like all
a
of them up
lot.
until like the recent one. And then
season 2 was like 25 episodes.
And I was growing a beard. I wasn't leaving the house. It became parasocial, Meredith. Like, I was like, I know these girls. Meredith's my girl. What do you mean? Meredith's my girl. Caviar, I've tried it. Like, it's.
Oh, do you want more caviar?
Oh, do you know what? Go on then. But no, it's just truly, it's one of the best. Thank you so much. It's one of the best pieces of reality TV as a reality TV addict that I've ever seen.
Really?
Truly, I believe so. And I blew up on a show called Gogglebox here where we watch TV as a family. That was my whole thing, was that we're filmed watching TV. That's the show.
Oh,
I don't think you guys have it in the US.
No.
Yeah, so that's where I started off. And so I love TV. And when I watched this, I thought, this is different level. Anyway.
Well, because we're crazy.
You are crazy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my God, this is a huge bump.
Good.
Oh, we're going to finish the cam. Sorry, I'm talking my mouth again. It's got such a taste to it. It gives me the hearty feeling like my mum's roast dinners give me. Have you had a roast dinner?
Like a pot roast, you mean?
Meredith, you have to have a roast dinner whilst you're here. Or maybe not Hoopla Sunday. That's going to like bloat you out. It's like meat, potatoes, vegetables, gravy, Yorkshire pudding. You've got to have one while you're here. It's like my favorite thing.
Should I put Amanda to work?
Go to Amanda's and say, Joe Bagg said you have to cook me a roast. A roast will send anyone spiraling because there's a lot of moving parts. But you got to do it.
She's a very good cook.
Is she?
Yes, she is. Yes.
Come on, Amanda. I need to go to hers, but we're waiting to get our treatment dates in. Kane and I got to save up. Kane and I got to start remortgage the house. So Santorini, was that your first time in Santorini?
No, I have been there before. Not for a while, though. I mean, it's been at least 15 years since I had been there previously.
It's so gorgeous there, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
We love it. That's where Kane asked me to be his boyfriend.
Aww.
We had our first ever argument and we tried to adopt a dog all in the same week.
Wait, you were adopting a dog in Greece?
Because we thought it was a stray, but it wasn't. It was just greedy. Basically, this dog, we named it Leah because it was like the Greek word for sunshine. Oh, we were in deep. Like,
you really did.
We found this dog by these bins on the side of the road. And we were like, oh, and then it kept hanging out by our Airbnb. So we named it, blah, blah. And then at the end, the cleaners came in and she was like, oh, it's the neighbour's dog. I thought, we've been Googling how to get this dog from Greece to the UK on a boat.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, it's not an easy place to process, to do all of that.
It's not. But
and then the dog wasn't even available.
The dog wasn't even available. The dog was owned and was well fed.
It's just working you over.
But that was not as half as crazy as your experience in Santorini.
No.
One of my favorite scenes from that whole trip was when you were walking down the road. How far did you actually walk? Like, you were in like a skirting heels,
walking.
Right?
I was actually walking. I was like trying to just sort of clear my head, kind of calm myself. I am a walker. I do like to walk.
Okay.
And I was gone for probably 30 minutes or so.
Right.
So I don't know, 15 minutes one way. So I probably walked over a mile, one would imagine.
A mile in those hills, walk a mile in those Louboutins. You know what I mean?
Please, I can walk in my heels.
It was like a Lana Del Rey music video. That's the vibe I was getting from it. And this brought up the discussion around Mother's Day and the call. How important is it for you to get that call on Mother's Day from your kids?
Well, let me just say, I did spend Mother's Day with my children this year.
Love that.
So that was amazing.
Good.
But Mother's Day it's important to me. You know, there's nothing more important to me than my family. I don't know how much clearer I could be on that subject in case anyone missed it. And I am extraordinarily close with my children, and there's no one I'd rather be with. Like, there's no one's company I enjoy more, you know, and so. Yeah, it was important. Brooks was actually in Paris and he was boarding a flight internationally. So I knew that I would not have a chance to speak with him again.
Yeah.
And I was already rattled and upset by what was going on prior to the phone ringing anyway. And I didn't think it was really a big deal to speak to my kid for a few minutes on Mother's Day. Like, what is the big deal? Nothing is going away.
Yeah.
He was boarding a flight. Like, that moment
that
was
drama for you
closing.
was never ending. So I'm sure you could, skip it for a call.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come back to it. Say what you want in 5 minutes. It doesn't really matter. Why can't I talk to my kid on Mother's Day? Like, that's just weird.
Yeah. Are you happy?
Maybe they're jealous that they don't have as strong of relationships with their own children. I don't really know.
Maybe they are jealous.
Maybe.
Are you happy you had Lisa there? Because
Yes.
she writes hard for you.
Lisa was like my saving grace. I mean, I wouldn't have made it on that trip without her. I mean, I would have survived somehow because, like, I am a survivor. But like, seriously, she was beyond incredible, beyond, you know, and she could not have been more supportive. And I mean, she knew. She was sitting with me on that plane and she knew what they were doing. And she just was like, I'm not on board with this. This is not okay. And Lisa has been a really good friend to me. And
We stan Lisa. We love Lisa. I actually had my glam done today by someone that's done Lisa's glam.
Oh, no way. I love that.
How funny is that?
I love that.
I get glam in Monaco. I get glam in Saint-Tropez.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I love that she flew someone out to Santorini. That is just beyond iconic. Back to your children. How are Brooks and Chloe? How are they doing?
They are great. They're both, well, Chloe just got in today and Brooks is on his way here as well.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, Chloe dropped her first single
I
last
saw.
week.
Congratulations, Chloe.
Thank you.
I love
Thank you. Yeah, I'm super excited about that. She's like rock star, literally. And Brooks, you know, he's doing great. Next Gen is coming out in a couple of weeks, season 2.
Amazing.
And I don't know if it's airing here at the same time, but you know, it's always
We'll find
in
it.
close time.
Yeah.
And he's doing great. You'll see his new collection if you haven't already.
You know, I was so obsessed. Like when we were watching series 1 and 2, I was like, I need one of these hoodies. When I see Meredith, like I need to be wearing one. And obviously, it's come along.
The original or the
originals,
new?
the originals.
original.
But we'll sort something out. Don't you worry.
We'll have to get you one.
Please. Are they coming over here to like spend time with you in London? What's the vibe? Are they coming to watch you at any of your gigs?
All the above.
All of the above.
All
oh
the
my
above.
God. I'm coming to your. By the time this episode will air, the evening of you doing your show at Coco Camden.
Oh, perfect.
I will be there. So let's talk about, to carry on in Santorini, the intervention per se that was had surrounding you. Honestly, when I was watching it, I thought, what is happening? And then into the finale of the season, all I'm going to say is, do you find it frustrating when everyone's saying you're not okay when you're okay?
100%. Of course you do. I mean, here's the thing. If in fact they honestly believed that I had a substance abuse issue, would the approach that they used actually be helpful for me, or would it actually have probably sent me into a spiral where I would have gone so far down the drain that, I don't want to discuss where I would have ended up.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. Kind of gross.
I totally agree with you.
You know, I mean, it's just, if any of that was real, what they would have actually done to me emotionally would have been incomprehensible.
Yeah, I think real friends wouldn't have gone about it in that way. And
Nah.
I mean, look, I'm dramatic, but I'd never have an intervention about a friend on camera. That's
correct. If you really care about someone.
Yeah.
At any, not really care. If you care about them at any level whatsoever. And then, of course, we know, fast forward to Whitney on stage at Drag Brunch screaming how much she hates me, this, that, and the other. Oh, you didn't know about that?
I didn't know about that.
It was all over social media. Said I was a fucking bitch, that she hates me, that, and then went on to.
How recent was this?
I don't know, 4 months ago, maybe.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was in January, early in January. And then went on to carry on about some legal issues concerning the plane that never existed, like none of them. It was all kinds of nonsense. So all this like, oh, I'm doing this because I care about you, we all now know
is not all.
It's not about caring. It's about cruelty. So there you go.
How did you feel?
The truth always comes to light, doesn't it?
It does. It does. How did you feel then after wrapping? After everything kind of ended, and then obviously I know you're filming at the moment, but how did you feel ending that in Santorini? Obviously you mentioned that you took a month off in Crete. Did you just need to disengage, if you pardon the pun?
Yes, I 100% just needed to disengage. I called Seth, and I honestly didn't even know where I was going. I just knew I was not flying home.
Yeah.
We had a wedding about a month later here in England in the countryside, and so I said to Seth, I was like, oh, you'll come meet me. And I called him the morning I wrapped. I said, I'm heading to Crete. Get on a flight as fast as you can. And he was there within 48 hours. And we
love him for that.
It took me a little time to unwind from all of it. It was a lot. Greece was a lot.
Yeah.
And it was just the whole season was a lot of just nonsensical stuff that was really very mean-spirited.
I think that felt like it was all on you. I think previously there's been a lot of like individual beefs between the ladies, but that felt like it was just all everyone focused on you, which is a lot for anyone, So
yeah.
And no one likes it when you're being told things about yourself that aren't true,
Correct. I mean, that's the whole problem. And the whole thing is they're like, just admit it, I'm not going to admit something that's not true.
You
If
bought the
it's
drug test,
true,
you know?
I will tell you.
Yeah.
But stop telling me what's not true. Stop making things up like on the plane that didn't happen, you know? So, I mean, I'll admit when I do something wrong, I admit it and I apologize.
Yeah.
You know? We all make mistakes. We all screw up. And really, your character is shown by how you handle those mistakes. Do you give a genuine apology? Do you take accountability? Do you change the behavior? If you do those three things, there's actually somewhere to go. If you're not doing those three things, I'm still going to move forward and just not moving with you. I'm moving on my own, and you can coexist with me.
Yeah, totally. On a brighter note than that,
I think that's actually very bright.
Actually, I feel like there was a really nice bright note at the end of the tunnel. I'm saying that last episode was heavy, but you've put that in such a nice way. We've all learnt something here today. I want to talk to you about my favorite moments of yours. You coming out in the I Love New York merch was so iconic and so funny. And I just remember seeing you come out and we were like, fuck off. She looks amazing. Obviously, you are vile. You're recording us is part of my daily vocab. I just say that all the time as like a vocal stim. It's just, you're recording us. It's just, I know it was heavy in the moment, but it was so good. And also, you can leave. I also do scream at people from time to time.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
It's a good one. It's a good. And rumors of nastiness, which of course we love. We have a segment on the show called Baggage Claim. So what this is where I read out headlines or tweets and then we put any rumors or nastiness to bed.
Okay.
And that is literally something we do every week. So when we dispel rumors and nastiness, I thought I have to do this with Meredith Marks. The first one is, this actually isn't rumors or nastiness. This is a really nice one. I thought it would just be nice to talk about. It's Real Housewives Meredith Marks opens up about supporting her son in Utah's LGBTQ plus scene. And how important it was for you to show love to the community on the show. Is that something just, obviously, I know you're doing hoopla and pride events in general. Is that something that you're really just trying to push with your career constantly, is just showing that love for the community? Because obviously there is such a big fan base of yourself, which is LGBTQ plus as well. I
think for me, everybody has a reason that they go on to a reality TV show, you know? And it's different, you know, some people want to be the next star, some people want whatever. That's not my thing. I don't really care that much about that. For me, what's very important is that I do have a platform and obviously I can promote my businesses. That is important. I'm a workaholic. I care about that. But the other, as equally, maybe probably more important reason that I do it is because I want to have a voice to be able to talk about the things I care about and hopefully leave this world just the slightest bit better than I came into it. And so that's it. Yeah.
You just spread so much joy, especially at your gigs. Like, that's why I'm so excited to see you live and doing your thing because, yeah, I'm buzzing. I just feel like everyone's in such a good mood, such a good vibe. When the caviar comes out, woof. Speaking of, this headline absolutely sent me spiraling, and I have to read it out to you because it's really made me laugh. So this says, people have a hilarious theory on why Meredith Marks is acting out on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So it says, so we all know she's a huge advocate for caviar and eats it pretty much all the time, but there's a theory that she could have mercury poisoning. It's advised to limit intake of fish such as caviar, which is fine in moderation, whilst high mercury symptoms reportedly can include tremors, memory loss, irritability and coordination problems, as well as headaches, fatigue, insomnia and gum inflammation. Do you feel like you have mercury poisoning?
I mean, look, if that would have to be what my problem was from eating too much caviar, I would take it. Yeah. But no, I don't think so.
I read it and thought, I cannot believe that people are like, she's just got mercury poisoning, guys. That's what it is.
No, actually, you know, I see a longevity doctor. I've had all my levels tested. My mercury is fine.
The rumors have been put to bed. Meredith Marks does not have mercury poisoning, okay? There we go. On Twitter, I see the video all the time of you DJing and Lisa singing No Broke Boys. Are you ever releasing music together?
Well, you'll have to see. There's some fun stuff coming up.
I love that clip so much. I also saw a clip on The View of Sarah Paulson speaking about you. Have you ever seen that clip?
Is it the one where she does "You Can Leave," or which one is it? I've seen a variety of them, so I'm not sure which one it was.
So she was preparing for a role.
Yeah.
And she watched Salt Lake City and specifically yourself to prepare for the role. And she said she has a particular intensity that I've decided to abscond with. That is so tea. If anyone said that about me, like that is the highest compliment I've ever heard from Sarah Paulson. That's crazy. Have you met?
Yes. We have not like met in person, but we've DM'd and had interaction.
I love that. Yeah. You being her acting coach is just phenomenal.
I mean, that might be taking it a little bit far. However,
you're on Not My Bag. We always take it too far.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm Sarah Paulson's acting coach.
There's so many celebrities that love the show as well. Like, did that not take you by surprise? But I guess the pop culture impact of Salt Lake City as a franchise and the fact that, like, you know, you got Rihanna talking about it. Like, does that blow your mind?
It always blows my mind. You know, I always kind of am confused by that, you know, because I'm just like, oh, these people are all watching this. They know, you know, it's just, it's weird. It's
You're just like, I'm just taking a bath and having some caviar and you're all watching me.
And we're just, you know, we're just living our lives. Most of us, some are maybe rehearsing a bit, but most of us are just living our lives.
I love it. I love it. I played a game. This has randomly started since we changed the pod and did our whole rebrand. Is that I'm playing this game called Gay Icon or No Gay Icon, where I read a list of celebrities and you've got to tell me if you think they're a gay icon or not.
Okay.
I chose British celebrities. I'm hoping that you know everyone. Let me know if you don't and we'll just guess.
I hope so too.
The first is Adele.
Yes.
She's gay icon, isn't she?
Absolutely.
Always. Simon Cowell?
No.
No. You know, I'm loving how straight up it is as well.
I mean, this is a yes or no game.
It is.
We don't need to give justification.
British people are too polite. The thing is, British people will say no and then be like, but this is why. I'm just obsessed that you're so no. Okay, what about Graham Norton?
Yes.
Yeah, of course he is. Charli XCX.
I mean, would I have been excited to see her at Sundance otherwise? Yes.
She's the ultimate. Bear Grylls.
I mean, I don't think Wilderness is gay. So we have to say no there. Like, I mean, if Wilderness is gay, then I must not be a gay icon.
That's my headline of the pod is I don't think Wilderness is gay. Elton John.
I mean, are you kidding? Like, is that a joke? Yes.
You're making me snort. I'm going to have caviar coming out my nose in a second. Jessie J.
Yes.
Oh, do you like a bit of Jessie J?
I mean, I don't really know that much about Jessie J.
She was like the Charli XCX on my iPod Nano back in the day, basically. Gordon Ramsay.
No.
I guess so. No, I'm just playing you. I don't think he's very gay icon behavior, is he? Apart from the idiot sandwich thing was quite camp.
I mean, being a great chef is a creative field, if you want to constitute that.
Well done, Gordon Ramsay, in your creative field. Piers Morgan.
No.
Do you know him?
Personally?
No. Okay, yeah.
But
I couldn't expect you guys hanging out. I can't lie. Yeah.
No.
No to Piers Morgan. And finally, Millie Bobby Brown.
Yes.
I would think so too.
Post Britney moment.
Absolutely. I love Millie Bobby Brown. We end on the goodie bag, which is essentially where you talk about anything fun you have coming up or anything you would like to plug. Of course, we are all waiting for season 7. Have you got anything else going on this year? Anything you want to talk about?
Well, first and foremost, Mighty Hoopla, of course. I'm most excited about that.
I'm so excited for that.
Which is going to be fabulous. And then Coco on the 2nd.
Yes.
And then back in the U.S., I am DJing at Ladyland Music Festival in Brooklyn and San Francisco Pride.
Oh, mate.
Oh, and I'm being honored the night I get back as Ally of the Year by So Gay Magazine in New York.
Oh, wow. It's a big fat gay summer for you.
It really is. It really is. And, you know, of course, all of our exciting projects that we're working on, from Chloe's music to my lounge and Brooks's new collection. But yeah, that's all and all the new shows, Next Gen and season 7 for Housewives.
Yes, we are seated. We are ready.
All the fun stuff and maybe some music with Lisa Barlow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what unfolds there.
That will be top of my Spotify Wrapped, if that is true and the case. Don't play me, Meredith. Thank you so much. This has felt like a fever dream. You know, one of those things that I'll be telling my grandkids in like 30 years. Oh, I met Meredith Marks and she put caviar on my hand and I had the best time.
I don't know that your grandchildren will know who Meredith Marks.
They will. Trust me, they will.
Maybe Brooks and Chloe Marks. So they'll be like, oh, that's the mother. Right.
Oh,
right.
You are mother. But you are mother. Don't worry. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you taking the time.
Well, thank you. This was so fun.
I'm so happy and I'm so glad to meet you. And I can't wait to see you absolutely plastered on both Sunday and Tuesday at your gig.
Yes. Well, one last bump.
One last bump for the road. Oh, it's been gorgeous, isn't it? Do you like my living room? Do you like the vibe?
It's perfect.
It is. It's perfect for some caviar. This kind of tastes like a roast dinner to me. Is that? Do you agree?
Okay, here we go.
We're going to do one last fist bump. Okay. Chin chin. It is giving roast dinner. That's why I was thinking of it earlier.
I love it. Okay.
It's like a skinny roast dinner.
I'm putting Amanda to work.
Put her to work. Thank you, Meredith Marks, so much. For everyone at home, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. The caviar's here. Make sure to rate us 5 stars on Spotify, and we will see you again next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.